Well, hello there, people of the internet, and hello again. I am TheMBmulti, and welcome back to Arm Observation Duty 6. In the previous episode, we finally managed to beat the hotel. It was much harder than I thought, because I didn't first try it, like, in the train, which I did both regular and hard mode on the first try. First time I died to the Banshee, which was pretty ridiculous, because she killed me the second I went into the camera, almost. The second one, I just died regularly because I had too many anomalies active. I have checked the footage, and I know what I missed last time, so we should be okay. Yeah, so penalties for false sports. That's okay. So, last time, of course, that Banshee kill doesn't count, because, well, it does count, but, you know, we already know how I died. It was because of a Banshee. The reason why I died... The bar, indeed, the bag of crisps had moved to there, and I didn't notice that. And in the lobby, these things switched places. The black suitcase was over there or something, and the yellow suitcase was over there. That's how that was the object movement in the lobby that I missed. And of course, the smoke there. I was about to report that, but I was too late. So that was the one in the lobby that I missed. These suitcases switched positions. Red, black, yellow is supposed to be the order from left to right. And it turned into red, yellow, black or something. And this bag of crisps had moved to there. So those were the anomalies that I missed. So yeah, that really sucks, but... Well, yeah, well, what can we do? What can we do? Live and learn, I guess, is what we can do, because I know those things can happen now, and that those are the ones that I missed. So hopefully for this time, we're not going to be so easily taken for a ride by the game. Now, I do wonder which things are going to happen in hard mode that don't happen in regular mode. Maybe stuff like that. Well, that's not exclusive because that happened in regular mode as well, but... I really hope they're going to not do something ridiculously subtle with all those bottles and glasses and stuff. Like the Coca-Cola one, that sucked, but you know, that I literally was calling it out as it was happening. Actually, I didn't know that, but I went to that camera super late because it was my very first time into the level, so I'm going to be behind. So, you know, a lot of time has elapsed, so something already happened, which means I'm imprinting on the wrong thing because the anomaly is already there. Oh, it's got a third eye all of a sudden. But yeah, that Coca-Cola thing was a bit unfortunate, but you know that it happens. Not that wasn't that mad about that one. I was more mad about the fucking Banshee that just killed me the second I went into that camera. I mean, of course, it wasn't the fastest report I could have done because I was startled by her fucking appearance, and I tried to move the camera away to another camera, but I couldn't. And then I reported, and then she just killed me already before the report could go through. Which was fucking fast. Because the reports go through pretty quickly in this game. Yeah. Okay, so the black one is in the middle. Yeah, red, black, yellow. That's how it's supposed to be. So yeah, have never seen anything change with that. Don't know if it can, but or the swimwear on the bed. Just because we haven't seen them in 3 tries or 4 tries, as I'm playing for this level for the 4th time right now, doesn't mean that it can't happen. So I'm still gonna check it every time. Like at some point, if you get like really start to get a feel for the level, you just know what the anomalies are. You don't have to look at everything. You just know, all right, this can turn around. That guy can have a third eye. The black suitcase can switch with the yellow suitcase. You know, so a bit again, Abyss elevator. Abyss presence in every single playthrough so far of this level, I think. But yeah, once you play this level so many times, or any level, so many times, you just know what the anomalies are. You don't really have to check specific places. Like you don't have to check the entire room or whatever. You just have to check specific places. Like, all right, these can switch. That can be upside down. The phone can be off the thing. There can be smoke or steam or whatever coming from the kettle thing there, or the teapot, whatever you call that. This can change color. That can be an old TV. This can turn around. There can be a giant banshee screaming in your face. That bottle can change. This is not supposed to be. So yeah, that is one of the anomalies that I missed last time. Well, on my death, you know, in that previous episode. I did report it in the third try when I won. But yeah, that I missed that one. But yeah, those could be Coca-Cola bottles. That bag of crisps can move to over there. Of course, the director can be there. This can go down. These suitcases can switch positions. Those cars can switch positions. There can be the guy there, the black void dude standing there with the white eyes. The name can change. I guess something can happen with that, but we haven't seen it yet. This was never here before. And I never saw that one. So that's entirely new. But yeah, at some point you just play this level so many times, or any level really, and then you just know, alright, I need to check there, because those are the only anomalies that can happen in this room. So you're not really checking the room anymore. You're just checking the anomaly spots because you know which anomalies can and can't happen in every room. Right, so also that lamp is supposed to be there. I was doubting whether it was at the end of the previous episodes, but then I saw the upside down laptop and I was like, alright, maybe we should report that first. Yeah, you can never win for me now and ever again. Every time that black suitcase is not in the middle anymore, I'm just going to report it immediately. Also, I keep checking all the fucking papers everywhere, but they have never changed, so I don't know if they can. But since this is hard mode, I, once again, am going to keep looking at everything, because you never know. Maybe it will change in hard mode, who knows. Once again, things seem to be awfully quiet around here. At the early stages of the night. Last time at 5 AM, the entire fucking hotel went haywire and anomalies appeared left, right, and center. As if the fucking... Oh, hi. As if the universe was trying to get me killed. He's like, oh shit, he's about to make it. Fucking... Make him game over! Make him game over! That's what it felt like. So I'm wondering if the game is going to do that again at 5 AM. Also, it doesn't really seem like there can be that many anomalies outside. Like, we, of course, we have the cars switching places. We have those switching places. We have the crawler over there. We have the black void dude over there. We have the name change. And those are the only ones that we've seen so far. And they've been repeating over the various playthroughs, so... I'm guessing we've already reached the limit for anomalies outside. Possibly, potentially. But maybe not. Maybe there's something new that's going to happen here in hard mode that never happens in regular one. Oh, that chair is not there. I know that because I falsely reported it in the previous playthrough. That's subtle. That never happened before. At least don't think it did. Still waiting for that line to do something. I don't know if it can. Maybe the game was. Maybe the game developer was like, right, only one line moving. That's enough for me. Let's not make both. That's a bit overkill. Well, perfectly timed switching to this camera on 2 a.m. Fire exit elevators. 201 to 231. Right, left, bottom right, bottom right. Those 4 plants right there, the one there. That all looks okay to me. So does that. Oh, TV is back to yeah, 1993 or something. Yeah, hotel room to... Oh, fuck. Hotel room to bar. So, anomalies, what are you going to try to do to make me lose this time? Because I haven't seen anything in a while. And I'm guessing it is you going the good old I'm an observation duty trick of we're not going to do anything so that you're going to become paranoid and start reporting haphazardly. Which you can't do on this mode because then you'll just die at some point. I'm bracing myself for the Banshee scream every single time I come into this camera, but she hasn't appeared yet. I prefer to keep it that way for the rest of the night. Black suitcase is still in the middle, that's good. You better stay there. You better stay there the whole fucking night. I don't even want that anomaly to appear anymore. You're banished from appearing again. For making me lose at 5 a.m. when you guys were all spawning in as fast as you possibly could to try to make me lose. Also haven't seen the director yet after that one time when he saw him. We've seen the crawler pretty much every time. As well as the abyss presence in the elevator area. Okay, that's a completely different floor. It looks very low res as well. It looks like it's just the texture has been stretched out. Like the texture is only supposed to be a certain size and they decided, fuck it, we'll just stretch it out. I was actually looking at the floor in the previous episode where I was like, I haven't really paid too much attention to the floor. Well, hello, welcome back. I was just talking about you. Do we have to report you twice again? Yes. Go away. What happens if you like... Or maybe you can't switch to... No, you can't. It's going to be like, well, I wonder what happens if you switch cameras between those two reports, but you can't because you can't switch out. You can't switch out the camera when you're seen for the first time. You can't switch out when the report is going through and then you're already facing him again. So that's not possible. Right, they've switched places again. Also, no number plates on either of these cars. Actually, it would be quite difficult to... Well, I guess you could put it there. Also, not that many things happen in this one. You got 666, you have whatever it says, please die or whatever. The eyeballs rolling down the staircase, the lion turning around, abyss, of course, and the ghost. But not like one of those moving or one of these disappearing or one of those. They haven't changed at all. Speaking of not changing at all, I haven't really noticed any changes yet in the last few, I don't know, minutes. In-game minutes. Which is a bit worrisome. Although, if we follow the pattern that this level has used of being rather calm all the way up until 5 AM until it goes just completely berserk, then it actually is pretty normal in that case. Alright. Steam smoke in hotel room. It's a bit weird how like half of this, well not half, but like some yet can, like what is the lore behind that? That's why some of those have to be right-click reported. It's not like they're so super obscure that you can't really do it with the left click. Yeah, nothing ultra crazy has happened out here. Except for that one, the crawler, and the guy that's just chilling there in the corner. But yeah, like an extra window there, or a guy standing behind the window somewhere. That's kind of what I was expecting from the outside area. Oh, what the hell? Was it just me, or did it feel like the camera was slapping itself in position there at the end when I switched? Hello? I'm afraid I can't report sounds, so please stay in your room. Everybody should have been evacuated already, so I don't know what you're still doing here. Alright, that bottle changed. Yeah, okay. Good. Stay quiet. Fucking shouting hello at me. I would have reported it if I could, but, you know, can't report noise anomalies. Because that would kind of mess up with the game as well, because the game actually does play a bunch of noises to startle you. Oh, fucking hell. Okay. Well, okay, well, that is one. All those bottles are in the correct places. That's one. Need one more. At least. Two more. Well, there are two more, but I need at least one more to feel safe. Yet I can't find another one. That is very concerning. That's all the same. That's that. Those two. That's that. Elevators. Lion looking the right way. All the cleaning supplies. That's all okay. I don't know about that. Yeah, that's empty, but that's supposed to be empty. The wave thing. Oh, this is a different color. But I feel like that's new. Yeah, there are supposed to be 6 with that low stripe there, and then that is indeed supposed to go to there. That's to there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. No, that always looks at me. You are different. Ever so slightly, but different nonetheless. But I also feel like that is new. Right? So I'm still missing something. Wasn't that handle further up? Or is this going to be full support? Fuck! I thought that handle was further up. I am not spotting what I need to spot. At least that one is still, the black suitcase is still in the middle there. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, I can't report that. Unless I had to somewhat. No, fuck off. No, can't be. Shit. Well, I feel like I'm at a massive disadvantage already. Like, I feel like there's still 2 active anomalies out there somewhere. And we've reached 5 AM, which historically on this map means the game goes completely nuts with the anomalies right now. So, fingers motherfucking crossed for my life. Okay, we have the mannequin parts there. That's still on the correct side. All of that is still the same. That one's still in the middle. All the papers are still okay. Books in the bookshelves, that's empty. That's still a sunflower. Well, no, not really, but that's how I've been calling it. Right, left, bottom right, bottom right. Bar, lobby. Those 2 folders, that with written stuff on it. This, that. 2 trash bags, that. And yeah, I think though that's correct. I don't want to report that. I'm fairly certain that still looks how it's supposed to. Oh, but I'm not seeing anything though. Okay, they've switched around. I just need to reliably catch like 1 anomaly the whole time. Because I still feel like we've got 2 active ones that I haven't found. Because everything I reported, beyond the one obvious one, I can't even remember what it was, but everything else felt like it happened too recently for it to be counting towards the 3 that would have triggered the warning. What the hell? Is the camera moving or... Yeah, fuck! Yeah, I think there was distortion going on. Yeah, fuck! Distortion in the lobby, I fucking saw it too. Light anomaly in elevator A? Okay, I didn't see that. An extra object at entrance. Okay, extra object at entrance? Where was the extra object at entrance? Never fucking saw that. Where the hell was that? Extra object at entrance. Did they add a fucking window somewhere that I just completely accepted? Or something? I never saw an extra object at entrance. Yeah, I noticed the distortion. I was looking at it. Because I was too scared to report it, because, you know, if you make too many false reports, you fucking die. And apparently there was a light anomaly here that I never saw. I know this is always supposed to be turned off. But where was the light anomaly then? Was it in here? Alright, well, fucking hell. Okay. Very pissed off about... I was exactly correct as well. I said there was 2 active anomalies. And I'm too scared to miss the 3rd one that I needed to find all the time. And I was 100% motherfucking correct on that shit. But I never saw an extra object out here. And I also never saw the light anomaly out here. Like, this is always supposed to be turned off. But what happened? Was it in... I guess it was in here? Maybe? Because I would have totally noticed if that was turned off. Or this one. Or is it ever... Yeah, it can't be ever so slightly brighter. Fuck off. I don't believe that. And what the... Fucking hell was extra out here then? I never saw that. Another street lamp somewhere? Or another window like over there or there? Yeah. Oh, that fucking distortion. That sucked major ass. I saw it happening and it was so motherfucking subtle. And because it was so subtle, I was too scared to report it because, you know, if you make too many false reports on hard mode, then, you know, that is not supposed to be like that, right? Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Fucking hell, go away. But yeah, if you make too many false reports on hard mode, then it's game over. So, because it was so subtle, I was too scared to report it. And then it fucking got me. That fucking sucks so hard. Distortion is usually way more obvious than that too. So of course, the one moment when it's in the game's benefit for it to be super subtle, it is actually magically, it is super subtle. Very coincidentally. Fuck off. Once again, losing at 5 AM on this stupid piece of shit ass level. I'm motherfucking sick of it now. Stupid hotel. Yeah, extra object out here. I don't know where the flying motherfucking fuck that was, but I'll have to fucking check. And also the light anomaly here, completely never fucking noticed that. I'm guessing it was there, I guess. Or maybe this was I feel like I would have noticed if that was turned on all of a sudden. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Like an extra object, how would I not notice that? Would it be like an extra lamppost there or something? Of course, I was so confident about that entrance area too. I was like, yeah, well, I pretty much figured out all the anomalies there. And of course, then they fucking pull something out of their ass there. And then because I subconsciously fucking cheating myself by thinking I've got the entrance on lockdown, I just check it very briefly and then switch to the next camera. And then, of course, I missed that. Whatever it was, the extra object. So that sucks ultra ass as well. Also, I haven't reported anything in fucking 7 light years, and that is not good. Oh, okay, well, there's this guy again. I missed you last game. Why couldn't you be there? Why couldn't that be the thing on the entrance instead of the weird ass random extra object that I never saw? Would have reported him, and it could have maybe made it. We are missing one of the bar stools there. There's 4. Yeah, there you go. Get your fucking ass back here. Or did they like add an entire fucking block of houses over there in the distance? And is that the extra object that I missed at the entrance? Because I never checked back there. Once again, I'll have to dive into the footage before I start editing. Or while I'm editing, whatever, to see what it was. Why the hell does it feel like the wallpaper is different now? I'm not gonna report it, but it's weird. For some reason it's standing out to me now more than it was before. Which I would have happily reported if we were on normal mode, but I'm not doing it now. I'm not wasting a false report on something so trivial. A potentially false report, I should say. Oh, the door's closed. That's obvious. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that indeed. Was doubting that, but wasn't there a different plant there? Nah. Right? I'm fucking losing my mind. I just want to fucking beat this level. I feel like I deserve to have beaten it in the previous attempt. Whatever the fuck they added outside, or that stupid light anomaly that I somehow missed. A light anomaly that I missed somehow. And then this fucking ridiculously subtle distortion. Fuck off. That's so ridiculous as well. Distortion is always the most crazy shit. It either kills you, it sucks in the camera, or the entire camera goes completely nuts, or it's one object that transcends through space and time. I don't think it has ever been that subtle. And then, of course, the one time when I already know there's 2 other active anomalies somewhere that I haven't found, and I need to find that third one ASAP the whole time. That's the only way I could have survived. That is when they pull that extremely subtle shit on me for the first time in the history of this game. Fuck you. That is so insanely unfair. Two AM. Once again, feel like I've barely reported anything. Which is concerning. Even if it is alright, and I have reported everything, it's still concerning because that once again will probably mean that they're going to go completely motherfucking nuts at 5 AM, and I think that's pretty bullshit that the game keeps doing that. I prefer an evenly spread amount of anomalies appear. Oh, those. Finally! I've been paying attention to that fucking dresser for fucking light years, and nothing has ever happened, and finally, for the first time, they did something there. Removing those 2 tiny plants. That is the first time in all of my attempts on this level, both on regular and hard mode, and the first time ever that something happened on that. I've been checking that fucking stupid cabinet or dresser or whatever you want to fucking call that. I've been checking that every single motherfucking time I went into that camera. Every single time. And it never changed anything. And that was the very first fucking time it changed something. Absolute insanity. I've been checking that thing for fucking hours. In all of my playthroughs of this fucking level. That keeps killing me. And it keeps not changing things there where I keep looking. And there's like, oh, haha, there was apparently an extra object out here. Oh, haha, there was apparently a fucking light and a light anomaly that you never saw. Absolute insanity. That was the first time they changed something over there. Fucking ridiculous. You would think that would be their go-to move, some fucking tiny plant over there that nobody would normally care about. But no. They have to psychologically scar me with the knowledge that I somehow missed an extra object in the light anomaly. And that I was just too late to realize that there was distortion going on because it was the most subtle it has ever been in the history of I'm on observation duty. Yeah, I still don't know what it could have been. Maybe an extra... I don't fucking know. I'm not even going to speculate on it. I'm going to watch the fucking footage after I'm done here and figure it out there. Or maybe I'll figure it out before we reach 6 AM. Maybe. But probably not. Ugh. It's changed again. Looks sort of like that other bottle, but also not really. They switched around. No Banshee yet. Again, prefer to keep it that way. $3 AM. Once again, feel like I made it here with way too few reports. Although that does seem to be the sort of style for this level, though. So maybe we're still alright. But yeah, the style of this level seems to be very slowly trickling in some anomalies. Until we reach 5 AM, because then we're going motherfucking balls to the wall, fuck the player in every possible way. Somehow. Well, not necessarily somehow. I mean, that's just what the game does. But, I mean, for some reason. For some reason, the game just goes balls to the wall at 5 AM. The game all of a sudden realizes, oh, actually, hang on a minute. Fuck the player and let's fucking keep spawning anomalies. Again and again and again and again and again and again and again. And if you're too late with one, or if you maybe even with some bad luck possibly, if they spawn just in the camera after you leave them, and it takes you just a bit too long to make the cycle, well fuck you then I guess, haha. It's hard mode, yeah, no. Same thing with with fucking hard mode in Rome Total War. Just giving the AI a ton of cheats. Yeah. I can also make a game hard that way. If I just give the enemies way too many cheats, yeah, then it gets hard. Yeah. You're not really accomplishing very much with that. If I still win, then you just look stupid. And if I lose, then I can say, well, the AI is cheating their motherfucking disgusting ass off. So, of course I'm gonna lose. Okay. Welcome back. And goodbye. Also, I just realized with that camera you can see these doors. 201 and 202. You can't see them normally. I also feel like the game is way better now at hiding object movements. At least it feels like it. In the previous games, I caught object movements way too many times on camera, seeing it happen. I'm not talking about the moving Coca-Cola bottle in the previous level in the train, which was that was moving back and forth. I mean, just stuff that switches around, like chairs moving from one side to the other. And then staying there. I feel like I caught that stuff on camera way more times in the older games than in the newer ones. May just be an unintended side effect, but may also be deliberate. That the game is actively trying not to have that happen on camera. I still feel like there has to be something else out here. No way that crawler was the only fucking thing in all this time. Yeah, I know! I'm trying my fucking best, okay? I'm doing my fucking best! Obviously it's not good enough, but my god! What? Where? Why? How? Okay, this is moved, but that is new. More recent than before. Which means there's two others, but I don't know what the hell, where they are. How motherfucking fuck subtle they are. Alright, that is new as well. And then there's one more somewhere. Oh, here. Denial, anger, bar. That's new! Okay, so that warning was bullshit. Cool. That warning was complete bullshit. All those three were new. They only just spawned in, the three of those. That is complete and utter bullshit. I looked at that every single time when I go into the camera. I even check the fucking arrow directions every time. Okay, so that's great to know that warning was complete bullshit because they spawned in 3 anomalies all at once. You're just trying to get me to fucking mentally break by not doing anything for ages, then spawning in 3 anomalies all at once and then going like, aha, you probably missed them. Which makes me go paranoid because I think, oh well, that makes sense because I haven't reported anything in too long. So the warning makes sense, but then I find all 3 anomalies within 3 nanoseconds because they are new. And I have this every shit on lockdown the whole time. So you're just trying to get me to fucking mentally collapse. Aren't you, you piece of shit? I mean, it's working, I guess, but, you know, fuck you. Unless those were other new ones that just so happened to quickly spawn in. And there's still one active anomaly from that warning out here the whole time that I never saw. Extremely coincidental if so, but technically possible. Also, that painting back there, I've never seen that change the entire time. Don't know if they are all facing the right way. Yeah, don't know about the plans. Could be. But that could also be paranoia. I'm going to shelve it on the paranoia for now. Alright. As expected, almost. Another Abyss presence. I don't think we've had a game so far without an Abyss presence here. Specifically in that camera as well. What? Jesus, fuck you. See, those are two anomalies that spawned rather quickly after each other. Because they weren't neither the Abyss presence nor that electrifying. Oh, ghost in bar. Alright, so once again the game spawns in 3 anomalies at once, which would have resulted in another warning. Hadn't I already received the warning before? So yeah, the game is just a little piece of shit. The game's a little bit piece of shit right now. Just spawning in 3 anomalies all at once and then nothing in between. Nothing, nothing, nothing. 3 anomalies. Oh, warning! What the fuck are you doing, you piece of shit? Like, fuck off! That is so ridiculous. That's so unfair to give me a warning. As if I'm the one making the mistake here. I literally could not have spotted them anytime sooner. Like, that's just coincidence that I just coincidentally wasn't in the camera while you spawned them in. Because I would have had to report them the very millisecond I spawned in order to prevent the warning from coming through. So fuck off. Don't try and guilt trip me and, oh, you're not doing your job right. No, you're not doing your job right. You're spawning them in. You're spawning the anomalies in giant batches after doing nothing for 5 hours. You're the one that's not doing your job right. Because that's just unfair. Especially with the warning saying like, oh, hey, you need to pay your fucking ass attention. Like, yeah, no, fuck you. The very, like, 3 seconds after that warning goes through. Okay, here we go. We got the fucking distortion here again. Reporting it immediately this time. Immediately after that warning came through, I reported all 3 anomalies that caused the warning in the first place. Like, anomaly goes through, bam, report, done. Like, fuck you. Me, oh, employee, you're not paying attention. Shut the fuck up. Like, you don't even have time to finish the sentence before I've already fixed everything. So, whose fault is that? Not me, because they all appeared at the same time. That's not my problem. Alright, well, now it's game time. We have made a ton of reports. But now it's 5 AM, which probably means that the game is going to go even more nuts than it was these last few. The last few moments the game was going nuts as well, but in a different way, because the game was spawning them in batches. Which is a different kind of nuts. Yeah, I don't see any... I really want to know what the extra object out there was. Chair moved. Don't know if this chair moved though. It may have always been like that, but for some reason I've noticed it now. Alright, long ass hallway. Also camera malfunction. Because we were supposed to go from lobby to elevator A, but we went from lobby to aisle. Alright. Come on, we have to fucking make it this time. Not seeing anything. That is not good. Well, unless there is nothing, but there has never not been nothing on 5 AM. So I'm starting to freak out a bit. Like, don't tell me we're missing like one lamp up there. Or some bullshit, or one bottle out there. I need one report. I need at least one. At least one. Oh, fuck. Okay, there we go. That should be victory. That should be fine now. We can technically just stop, but I think. But I'm not going to run that risk. Fuck that. I'm still going to keep looking. Of course, now that I know that I lost on that lobby with the suitcase colors switching around, they've never done it again. Only 25! Fucking hell. Oh my god. It does suck that you can't see if you missed anything here. You can only see if you missed anything if you die. Right, well, I'll look up back on the footage of that previous run to see what I missed there. Fucking hell. Alright, finally! We finally made it through the hotel. My god. Alright, well... It was very tough. It was pretty tough. Some subtle ones, some ones I just didn't see. Also, the game going completely nuts when it hit 5 AM. Not so much this time though. But this time it mostly started to spawn them in batches, which was unfair. Yeah, right, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. See you later, Romans. Walete.